Alright, I'm back with another video, and this video is about my diet change, and I'm going to be talking about it from the year 2020 all the way till now, 2023. This is about almost a 3-year span of me changing my diet, how I started eating. Right, so the breakdown is going to be, what did I eat, how much I ate, when did I eat, and why I decided to change, right? So, and I'll wrote it into steps kind of down, how I changed, step by step to make it more digestible. But before, we'll talk about what did I eat. Before, I ate a lot of fast food, mainly because of my job. And I worked an hour away from my place. I didn't really cook a lot around that time when I first moved into my apartment back in 2020. So I ate a lot of fast food like Popeyes, Zaxby's, Burger King, McDonald's, stuff like that. And that stuff adds up. It's bad. I mean, you have to do your research. Anything I say in this, you can do your own research on. Just don't take my word for it. But this is just my experience and the information that I got from doing my own research. But, fast food, it was killing me on the inside. It was just slowly killing me. And that's all I used to eat was just fast food back in the day. And so then we have snacks, right? I used to eat an abundance of snacks like Oreos, Pringles, all type of stuff, the whole nine. And then microwavables, things that you put in the microwave, things you just pop in the microwave, like ramen noodles, hot pockets, whatever. And then stuff you put in the oven, like pizza rolls, little frozen pizzas, stuff like that. And then how much I ate. I was eating a lot of high portions, like a lot of large serving sizes. Like I would eat probably enough food for a serving size of 4 people, and I'm one man. That just isn't right. And then processed juices like Kool-Aid, Hawaiian Punch, soda, things like that. I used to drink that. And when did I eat? During the day, right? So I ate at irregular times. I didn't have a real set eating schedule. So that fluctuation of when I ate was also messing with my appetite in my body in certain ways that I just didn't like it. But why I decided to change? I decided to change because I kept waking up in the morning and I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like how my body looked. I didn't like how I couldn't fit my older clothes anymore. I didn't like how I felt so self-conscious about myself, like about my chest. And, I'm a man, a man shouldn't have, a bird chest or, man boobs or anything like that. So, that's why I decided to change. And, so now we'll go, one step at a time, how I changed it, right? So I had cut fast food. I stopped eating it completely. That was the very first thing I did. I stopped buying fast food. I don't eat it. Nowadays, I only eat fast food or at a restaurant whenever I go out with somebody or I'm out of town. And even when I'm out of town, I only eat maybe like Chipotle or like Izzo's, where I can get like a little vegetable bowl with some rice in it or something like that. But I try to keep it to a minimum. Cook meals. I started cooking my meals, and I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, my stuff was coming out so trash. But I bought it, I cooked it, so I ate it. But my main point was to not have any more frozen foods. Like, I barely put stuff in my freezer anymore. The only thing I put in my freezer is frozen fruit bags so I can make fruit smoothies. Reduce my eating portions. So you gotta play it. You gotta play it with what you're comfortable with. They say, you want to have portion, like palm-sized portions. You could do that. Kind of measure them out. 1 palm, 2 palm servings, right? or you could reduce the, or you could reduce the things that you serve your food on. So your plates, get smaller bowls, smaller plates, things like that. That's a psychological thing you could do. And I have a section right here that I'm gonna get into towards the end about some more solutions or psychological means to help yourself. And then I replace my snacks with chips. I replace them with grapes or anything that was kind of like where you could pick and munch on. So I think grapes was a really good one, and grapes are really good for dietary reasons, helps bowel movements as well. And then cookies, oranges. I love oranges. Satsumas, those are pretty good. Navel oranges, but you know, things like that. And you can eat other stuff. They got kiwi. I used to eat pears all the time. Pears, strawberries. I love blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. Those are pretty good too. Your berries, your citrus, your melons. I love watermelons, pretty good. And then I started drinking only water. So I started drinking only water. And to this day, I really only drink water. The only time I'm not drinking water is if I go out and I have me some drinks. But I literally only drink water and almond milk with my fruit smoothies. That's literally it. And water, to me, I like water. And if I ever want like a little switch up from water, I put ice in my water. So, but that's, very rare. I don't really drink cold water that often. Mainly just room temperature water. And, then I got into, cutting out meat. I started out with, pork. I stopped eating pork first. And then I had cut ground beef or, cow, and then I cut chicken. I cut poultry. And then, now at this point, I will eat fish if it's really fresh. Like if it's caught fresh, I'll eat that, But I've only ate fish one time in the past, year that I really stopped eating meat. Like I haven't ate meat in over a year. But but I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian. I'm not gonna classify or label myself as anything. I eat whatever makes my body feel good, and I'll keep it at that. But I don't label myself as any of that, because then you start feeling like you need to stick to a strict thing. That's another psychological effect. But we almost there. And then now my favorite things is fruit smoothies. Fruit smoothies is one of the most underrated and overlooked things with diets, because they can be low calorie and very fulfilling of what you put in there, right? So, find whatever fruit you like. I say, with the smoothies and you blending and you making fruit juice as well. We can touch on that one too. When it comes to smoothies and juicing, make it how you make it how you would eat it, right? You put all your fruit in there that you like to eat, and then you blend it up, and it's gonna taste exactly like that. Smoothies. Now you have to look at the differences though. Smoothies, you get more fiber. You get more fiber from smoothies. Fruit juices, you get more direct, nutrients from the juices. And I love juicing watermelon. Like you can make so much juice with watermelon out of just one watermelon, and you juice the rind as well. So after, this is what my diet looks like after going step by step. And this is, for a timetable, I say this was 2020. I'll say this was 2020. This was 2020. This was about 2020, 2021. This was about 2021. This has been since 2020. This has been at the end of 2021, like December. And this has been towards the end of, this was about November 2021, time frame wise. And then meals, cook meals. I love fried rice. I like pasta. I like making little vegetable tacos, burritos. Those are pretty fire. healthier snacks. You know, I get trail mix every now and then. I don't get it that often, but I like trail mix. I kind of eat fruits for snacks. I do get granola bars, kind of like little protein granola bars for my workout. Uh, Try to buy your stuff fresh. Like I cut up all my stuff. Like it takes me about like 30 minutes, minimum 30 minutes to cook. You know, it usually takes about around an hour. Cut up all my ingredients from the produce market. And I still eat. I eat mid to high portions. I said mid to high, but you know, sometimes I eat low portions as well. Some days I only eat like one time a day. Oh, I forgot to mention that, but you know, sometimes I only eat one time a day. Most days it's 2 times a day. Breakfast, a good breakfast, and you know, I say some fruit for lunch, and then you know, an after meal or a meal after my workout during the evening, and then water only and a better eating cycle. You know, so but the main things, trial and error, consistency, and your taste buds change. Taste buds will change. Vegetables are key. I love vegetables. So I forgot to put that on here, but you know, I like cabbage, carrots, you know, all types of stuff. You know, bell peppers, mushrooms, onions, garlic. But you know, so this is the last thing I was gonna touch on is the psychological things you could do to help yourself with changing your diet. Now, I'm not saying that I did all these things to help me, but these are things that I thought of to help other people. Because, you know, some people say they have an eating disorder, so you want to, you know, be account for that as well. So with the eating disorder, you gotta kind of, you know, question, why do I eat so much? You know, like, do I eat for comfort? Do I eat because I'm bored? And, you know, do I eat because I have some type of emotional or cognitive trauma that is causing me to just eat, right? But, you know, I fall victim a lot to this one right here because I'm bored. I end up eating because, you know, so that's why you find more interest, find more things to do. Comfort, like I said, you know, I used to do this my freshman year in college. After I failed an exam or I did pretty bad, I would go to like Panda Express. That orange chicken bowl hit right every time, lifting my spirits. But you know, mirror. So this is one that I think would probably help people, is you eat in front of a mirror, right? Because I think that people eat different when you are alone versus with other people. And if you're not around people, you can eat in front of a mirror and watch yourself eat. So, you know, are you still comfortable watching yourself eat the way that you do, with large portions, or your mannerisms while you're eating, things like that, what you're eating around people? You know, are your friends or family approve of how you're eating? Do you have to sneak, you know, and eat certain things? Like that's not good. It's not right. And then the most important thing is listen to your body. Your body will tell you what it needs, what it doesn't want. And yeah, for sure. So this is basically a breakdown of how I changed my diet. And I'll probably make another video showing my weight loss progression, and how I changed physically. So that'll probably be part 2.